shit flying everywhere. And this little Mercedes pulls up, and there's a beautiful girl, Mr. Hong Kong, driving, and Bruce is curled up in the back. Behind is a big limousine with his wife and a couple other people, Andre Morgan. And he says, "Get in." He's got the window down about this far. I said, "Where?" He said, "She'll jump out, you jump in." So we did that, and we're driving along, and I'm trying to check out Bruce Lee, and next thing I know, she's moving all over the place. I said, "What's going on here?" And he said, "We're trying to ask her how big you are." She's sitting on my lap, right? So and then the police pulled us over. That's right.
Thank goodness for that.
Then the police pulled us over, and they took us to a restaurant around the corner, and the limo followed. And the Typhoon is the biggest Hong Kong's ever had. It's 3 days before Bruce died. There were big ships up on the shore. And we finally got into this restaurant, and they moved everybody and rolled a table in for Bruce. And Bruce says to George, "If I wanted to fight you," no, wait a minute. "If I wanted to fight Raymond, it would take me 1 second to beat him. If I wanted to fight Mr. Hong Kong, it would take me about a minute. If I wanted to fight Andre, 1 second. My wife, maybe a minute. She's a black belt. How long would it take me to beat you?" I said, "As long as it took you to catch me, I guess." And he said, "Good answer. Give George $10,000, Raymond." "What for?" "I'm going to do a movie with him." And so Raymond read out the check, gave me the check. Bruce took me down to the bank after Typhoon, bought me a suit, got me a bank account. It was terrible at night. 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. "What do you think of this idea?" Blah, 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 call me back. And he just worked at different hours. And so next thing I knew, I was having lunch with him on the 3rd day, and with Raymond, and he and I, and he said, "I don't feel real good." I said, "Well, don't worry about tonight. I'm leaving tomorrow, and I'll be back." And anyway, he didn't show up that night. And I called up. He was with his girlfriend, not his wife. And I said, "What's going on with Bruce?" He said, "I can't wake him up." I said, "I'll call back in 5 minutes. If you can't wake him up, I'm calling an ambulance." Called back in 5 minutes, and she said, "I've called an ambulance already." And then I got back to my hotel. "Bruce Lee's dead. What do you think?" It was that quick. And I went back to LA, and then Raymond rang me and said, "You got $10,000 of mine." I said, "So? That's Bruce's." He said, No, you owe me a movie. I don't do Kung Fu." He said, "We'll send a guy over to teach you." And they did. Ex-murderer who come over for 4 months. And after the first day, I couldn't get out of bed. I thought I was fit. And he said, I knew George would say that when he came and went up the stairs and got me and pulled me out of bed. And we did this for 4 months. And then Raymond said, "You're ready to do Kung Fu movies now." So I did 3 of them. That's how I got some money.
Well, Man from Hong Kong is very well regarded as one of Quentin Tarantino's favourite movies.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Good on you, Quentin.
I think we've actually sadly only time for one more question. So is there any ladies who'd like to ask a question to George?
A lady?
Any ladies? There was a gentleman there. Yes. I don't want to misgender anybody.
Hi George, I'm Leo from Rio de Janeiro. It's a pleasure to meet you. And I would like to know what was Harry's and Cubby's reaction when they saw you at the premiere wearing a beard and, you know, the long hair, when you were told specifically not to go to the premiere, you know, with a long hair and a beard.
They knew it was too late for that, to tell me what to do. I'd already done many things. They offered me $1 million to do another Bond movie in cash on the desk. Any bank, we'll put in any bank in the world you want. And I walked away from it. That was like a lot of millions. They bought Hugh Hefner's Playboy house for $1 million, which sold for $200 million recently. But it just shows you.
I think we're lucky to have the one very special Bond movie that we did make. And I think on behalf of everyone today, just want to say thank you so much for this magnificent film, your magnificent performance, and thank you so much for sharing your memories with us today. Ladies and gentlemen, George Lazenby.
Precious things, love and stone.